This V8 Jet Sprint live stream is proudly brought to you by CD Dodge Scrap Metal Recyclers. Shutterguard.com.au, Perth's best roller shutters for over 30 years. And Front Row Screens, your local streaming superheroes.
That time around for the subject of finance. Yeah, but you've still got to steer it, eh? Yeah. Well, yeah, of course you've got to steer it, but if you, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know either. Pretty rough, wouldn't it? There's a discussion going on down here around Farm Boat. Yeah, I'm just being told though we're going to strap some gentleman into Farm Boat, but he's too tall. Yeah, no, that's exactly what's going on. We're pulling him out of the boat, so we'll have to put him in something else because there has to be clearance between the helmet and the bar. Okay, the rides we're swapping over is the guy in Iron Man who's jumping out and going in Farm Boat. Because that Farm Boat's roll cage is a bit lower than Iron Man. So everybody's still getting a ride, but just if there's no clearance between the helmet and the roll cage, it's not a good thing. So young Isaac, in subject to finance, I believe he's just 17 years old, so look forward to seeing how he went. People going everywhere down here, Rich. That's a good thing. Great atmosphere down in the paddock area there during the dinner break. Lots of people having a look over the boat. Kids being put in and out and pictures taken. Yep. Well, I've got Isaac. How you going, Isaac? You're going to talk to me more now? Oh yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. What do you think of that? It's fucking awesome. Yeah, it is that, every bit of that, but it's a lot quicker than you realise, isn't it? And you've got to be pretty good, you know, great reflexes. Yeah, you do. All right, so what's the next step? You reckon you might get a job navigating around them? We'll see. All right, mate, glad you enjoyed it. Do you reckon you took a breath on the way around? Yeah. Oh, that's good. You don't look too blue. Look like you did all right. Isaac enjoyed his ride. Yeah, he really didn't have much to say about it though, did he? No, mate, but he was more animated then than he was when he left, even though it's hard to tell, which means he enjoyed it. In my book. So what's the deal after ride of your life? We've got 2 more rounds of a qualifier before we go into finals. One qualifier, I believe. I will stand beside the race director for that one. One more qualifier and then into the eliminations. Is that right? We're saying yes.
working and may go straight into eliminations, but we are making better time than we believed we were going to. But subject to change, of course, if something goes on out in the track. There's a lot of fiddling going on with this bloke. Crap, what are you up to? He's got no wrist strap. Where is his wrist strap? A lot of discussion going about arm straps here, arm restraint. You can race with one as long as it's the outside arm. Yeah, I know you race with two, but up, turned up, so that's good. Righto. Got him up. Righto, he's going in the water.
So what do we end up with? Who's in what boat?
We are with Farm Boat. What is your name? Bodie. Bodie, have fun. See ya. There's that.
All right, Bodie.
Righto. That's the trouble, mate. When we got a few boats, it just takes a fair bit of preparation to get these guys ready. So, you know, there's a fair bit of harness and arm restraints, neck restraints, and, you know, we've got to keep in mind that a lot of these people haven't worn any of that gear and don't know, you know, the seats are very small and tight, so it just takes that little while to get them prepared, and when we've got so few boats, it's taken a little while. Right, that is a definite. We've got one more qualifier, then we go into all-in elimination, then top three. So, everybody, you know what is happening. But we've got to finish the ride of our lives yet. Iron Man being backed in with the guy that was too tall to go in the farm boat, so they're out next.
All right, so this is Bodie that's in the farm boat.
Being a 55, 65, so he hasn't slacked off too much for a guy who's never been in one before. Most of the boats are taking a couple of people, mate, so yeah, that's why it's a bit mixed up down here, but at least everybody who paid for their ride and won their ride is getting their ride, and then we'll be back to racing. Brody being brought up out of the water right now. What do you think of that, Brody?
Big man.
Oh, one now. Do you, mate? It's pretty awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, I can handle that.
Yeah, that time around for the Ironman. Dropped off a good 3 seconds, so did ease up, that's for sure. Yeah, like I say, there's a lot of on and off the throttle, a lot of uncertainty about that lap. I don't know, maybe it was the light, maybe he's still not confident about the boat and the cooling issues that he had. Again, you see there's a lot of steam and water spraying around the back of that boat. He just wasn't comfortable with it, Chris. No, mate. Righto, we got Skidoo coming out. I know they've got another ride of your life, and I'm thinking that might just about. I think you might be right. Ben Edwards would be the last, I believe. No, I found another one. What's your name, mate? Clint. Clint, you're going out in the hustler. Have you seen Jeppo before? Yeah, I've come down here a lot to help boys out. He's not even on our list. Clint's not on our list, but he's definitely strapped into hustler, mate. So, well, come down, you help us out a fair bit. So that's hence the ride. Yes, Dan, stand to torment me. Okay, you torment Dan normally, now it's his payback. So I'm looking forward to seeing you when you get back. Yeah, my hands will be shaking, that's for sure. All right, Clint, best of luck. So Clint will be the last one. So we've got Ironman going out with the, he's back, sorry, with his big fella. Just around the grill or something underneath. All right, mate. You'll get through the event. Just keep emptying it out. Alright, Ben's coming back. Clint's going out, and then we can get back to qualifier number 6. There you go up there, Richie. Have you eaten all 6 of your donuts yet? What I love about you, Rich, your fast replies.
Sorry, there was much conversation going on up here in the control tower with what's happening, and I missed your comment altogether. What did you say?
I said it finished all 6 donuts.
Yeah.
Long time ago, huh?
Yeah. I'm afraid I did get through most of them as well. The girls up here weren't going to help me with them today. Watching their diets, apparently. They're not worried about mine, they're just worried about theirs. How rude.
Yeah. So you know what's going on, don't you? We've got a qualifier, number 6, and all in elimination, and then top 3, right?
That's correct. That's correct.
All right, I got Ben here. Ben's just got back in Skidoo. What do you think of that, Ben? The bloody ripper ride. Bloody ripper ride. Best ride you ever had?
Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah, you have to think about that for a moment. The skydiving wasn't bad last month. You're on a death wish. Definitely. Jace just said to everybody on the bank, he said, yeah, he is, he must have got in with me. So, but he drove it pretty well, didn't he? Yeah, definitely had fun. All right, Ben, hold out one hand, palm down. Yeah, you're not bad. Yeah, you shake normally, won't you? Oh, well. I'll let you off then, but yeah, you were shaking. Cheers, mate. All right, Ben, like his right. So we're just waiting on Clint. No, we're not. It's a hustler. Has Clint.
Now, just a reminder, if you are going to be leaving us, we really wish you wouldn't. There's heaps to come. We're doing one more qualifier, and then we get into our elimination where it is do or die. You could be the quickest on the pond all day long, but if you can't stick it in the qualifier, then that means you're out of the final. So it's when it all happens. But if you must leave us, please turn your headlights off until such time as you get just under the arch and get out away from the race arena. Particularly if there is a boat on the pond, it's nice if you're leaving, just turn them off. But particularly if there's a boat on the pond, turn your headlights off as you leave it. But please stick around for a little while longer. I reckon we've probably got about another hour to go. So it's not going to be a super late night. And yeah, when we come into finals time, that is it. It's do or die. That's when everybody chucks the baby and the bath water at the boat and wants to go out there and give it their best.
Righto, we're just poised here. There's a bit of discussion about Hustler. And anyway, we'll have somebody will be going out in a moment. Just waiting on a decision from the race bosses down here. And then we'll be back racing. Subject to finance being back in, so not sure whether that means the Riders for Life with Hustler is happening or not. What's happening, Sarah?
Rider for Life has ended.
Rider for Life has ended, Sarah said, so that's what we should do, Rick.
Of course, nights like this, Chris, when things are a little bit slower, makes it a bit trickier for our drivers because the pond doesn't really have the opportunity to get what's the word that you use? Souped up like it might when we've got more boats getting around.
That's right, mate. Every moment that there isn't a boat out there, the mud's settling out, which makes the track slippery. And, you know, I know that sounds ridiculous, but it's an absolute fact. So right now, the mud will be, well, everything that's stirred up will be settling slowly, and the top few inches of water will be coming cleaner and cleaner, which means less grip.
Which means, as we head towards finals and people at races are throwing more and more at their boats, if the track is getting slippery, it's going to be interesting.
It is, mate. I'm just sitting here, we've casually leant up against the car, me and Simon Kane being the president of the West Coast Jet Spring Club, just while we're waiting on something to be happening down there. Mate, yeah, you make it, you know, well, I forgot the most important part. You also race Quality Time, the big supercharged boat, which you're having a bit of strife with. So first of all, tell us why you're not here racing tonight.
Well, it's been a busy week, Chris. We were away last weekend, so I didn't get much time to spend quality time with it. But we're having a few issues with when you're coming down from the rev range. You know, normally we sit on around about 6 to 7 green around the track. When we wind it back to sort of 5, it sort of was flaming out on us last time, and yeah, stuck us up into the wall. So was a bit hesitant to run it tonight until we've actually had a chance to sort that out.
Yeah, mate, it was quite a big shunt. You certainly come to a stop, but for those of you on the bench who jet sprinting may be a little new to, they're steered off the water jet being steered, you know, squirted through the back of the boat, if you like, and it's the motor stops, or even if you lift your foot right off the throttle, you just become a passenger. They go straight ahead, right?
Yeah, we don't have the luxury like the cars where you can just roll to a stop somewhere. It's generally, yeah, up onto the tyres and into something else.
Tracy out in it afterwards. 68.43, that's a pretty good lap there from Dwayne.
Okay, that was Dwayne. So what's that? So I'm gathering that means that both Tracy and Dwayne are going to run one after the, you know, like one at the beginning of the round and Tracy at the end. Is that what's happening?
I can neither confirm nor deny that, but that's what I would suspect, given that Dwayne's kind of down the bottom of the list. So I probably, that would be my thought. just had a duck land in the water just under our bridge. He's going to get a big hurry up in just a second. My colourblind eyes sometimes play tricks on me. I think, is this the subject of finance, folks?
The finance, mate, we're back on track.
All right, Jeff and Jaden.
They're going to frighten that duck. You know what ducks do when they first take off and they're frightened? They move.
I know, I'm thinking of
Happen to be right behind that duck, you wear it. Done a couple of right of your life, but not the same focus. So he will go from that to, he will beat 65, I reckon, for sure.
really big gap though between these guys and the Hustler. The Hustler has been into the 50s, 59. None of these guys have even come close to it so far today.
No, mate. Farm Boat is going to go out there now, mate. He'll throw everything at us as we know it, but it's a track that's, you know, I'm liking the track because it's even got Dan a little flustered. He's got a couple of corners there he just can't work out. You know, so that means in the eliminations, anything could happen, really. Like it was going to be a 64 all the way. That was a good, solid run.
Yeah, there's a few times, especially at the top end of the racetrack, as you see, you know, as they come around the northwest of Ireland, what is it, 8 into 2 at left-hander, the boats get bounced up around in their own wake, and it's usually what is just unsettling them a little.
Yeah, mate, you're right. There's a couple of other spots there. I didn't think he lifted his foot all the way. I was thinking that, but then he lifted his foot right near the end when he came up through the chicane and went back into the middle. So a little bit there, which is unlike Duncan. He usually just goes flat out all the way. Oops. Got it restarted. Got Iron Man. Iron Man went right down the other end of the start or the pit, and he's waiting, he's looking for clear water out there. So bit of strategy in what Boz is up to. He's got to get a good one down. He's just just hasn't been able to do it for so long, you know, so many events. So fingers crossed for him that this is going to be the one.
Well, his best lap speed in the 65s. We're low 65.28. But a few issues going on with that boat, and I still just don't feel that Boz is as comfortable.
Good to know he's back.
Still got that issue with water by the looks of it though. There is a lot of semen out the back of that boat.
Just coming up to Jeff, subject to finance. Mate, just off the pace that a little bit on your best time, but what are we doing to rectify it?
Yeah, I've just trimmed it down a little bit. I just can't get through that weight. I'm backing off too much to sort of get a clean run through it. So the idea is sort of push it down and just plough on through and see how it goes. I don't know whether I make changes. It's got late at night. I'd rather drive what I got, but yeah, if they're catching me, so I've got to do something.
Yeah, so you're just pushing the nose down a little bit so it'll cut the weight.
Yeah, so it's not bouncing around there too much. It's going to struggle with the top end speed off it, but I'd rather get through that next stuff up the top cleaner if it might help me.
Yeah, you might lose a little bit in the straight line, but gain it back on the corners and at least be a bit safer, mate. Nothing worse than skipping out of the track, is there? Like
no, that's right. So I just want to get a bit more feel on the steering, so yeah, that's what I've done.
All right, we'll be watching. From the farm boat. Mate, a good solid run. I watched you out there. You're a man I do love to watch because you rarely lift the foot. But you had a couple of spots there where you lifted it fractionally, and you went a bit slower than your best time, so I'm betting this next time out Duncan will rectify that.
Yeah, well, a few times I couldn't see where I was going because the glasses had a bit of water on them, so I sort of just backed off for a second, but hopefully this time I'll just go out there, hold it flat and see what happens.
Yeah, it's that type of track down the bottom there, isn't it, mate? There's a bit of mist. Whoa, the microphone's about to go flat again, but yeah, a bit of mist and all that because you're coming back on yourself so often, and yeah, very hard to see when you get that over the glasses or the lens of your helmet.
Yeah, exactly, you know, but it's been a great day racing so far, so, you know, see what happens, hopefully. Bit of a cavitate, and he can, you know, he's only got a second and a half on him, so that's all that's got to happen, mate. And he's right.
He's just opened the door a little bit, hasn't he? And the other guys in the LS field, I mean, we've got Duncan and Jason both running, Jason Bosnich, that is, both running in 65. Jeff's been running in 66. And Jason Fennell's been running 69. But there between Jason Duncan and Jeff, you can just feel it that if someone can pull out something pretty special on this lap, then they'll find themselves in that top three, and who knows, something special in the final, they could find themselves a winner.
That's it, mate. The next run through is the elimination one. So, yeah, I turned around to Jason and he's moved. What are you doing, mate? You're changing the nozzle? What are you doing? Going bigger or smaller? Big. Big. Mate, that means you'll be a bit more drifty out there. You're feeling confident with the boat? Last time I think you had a little bit of drift and it was frustrating you. This time the boat's tracking pretty well.
Yeah, I started with a 113 at the beginning of the night, and I went down a nozzle, and I think, yeah, I'll go back up again, and it felt a bit better.
Always blows me away, it really does, mate. A bloke who's been around the track for a fair while, that you're running that big, 113. That is a big nozzle for, you know, what the LS has put out, in my view.
Yeah, okay. It just seems comfortable. My times are a little bit quicker with the bigger nozzle, so yeah.
No, mate, different boats, different performances, different handling. So, you know, if you're feeling comfortable, it'll definitely be quicker because you got the bigger nozzle in. But just does my head in that you're not running, you know, 111 somewhere around there, which is, you know, fairly tight. Obviously, restricts the water flow and possibly does slow you up. So it's all about the hull, and your hull obviously likes the bigger nozzle.
Yeah, I haven't actually gone below a 112 at the moment. Since I've modified the boat, I've just stuck around the 112, 113. I've gone up to a 114, and I probably should have gone to a 114 last week, or last meeting, but yeah, that was a bit game.
Getting a bit loose there, mate, at 114s, but no, good to see you, you know, you're changing things and having a crack. So we're at the business end, so you're going back to the 113, you were comfortable with that earlier in the night. It's quicker, so we'll look forward to seeing how well you go out there.
Yeah, well, you know, just got to sneak on one of these guys and give them a surprise.
That's it, mate. Nothing like sneaking up on a guy and giving him a surprise. And what's this I hear? You guys, I've got it off. I've been given a tip, but you guys do you dance a little jig before you go out on each run.
cannot confirm or deny.
I don't know about you. That's just getting a bit female for me.
Well, you know, you've got to keep everyone entertained.
Yeah, just, you haven't done it in front of me. I had to hear that on the grapevine.
Oh, well, if you go down at the jetty on the way past, we'll see what we can come up with.
Oh, mate, I look forward to a jig. Hey, you got to watch out for that one, Richie. I'll be watching. Jesus, I've got Crystal down here doing a jig now, and she should be focused and bloody sending boats out, being the race director. What's with the jig, girl?
Katie started it and it made me smile.
All right, as long as we're smiling. If we've got a happy race boss, that means things are good for the drivers. If we've got an unhappy race boss, things can turn bad.
Yeah.
Good on you, girl. Keep jigging. Subject to finance. Being back in Richie, this is the very business end of the event. Any mistakes, they're out. These times really count.
Well, we've got a field of what, 5 LS boats. We're going to knock that down to a field of 3. Do or die. Or as has been said before, Chris, win it or bin it. We hope there's a little less of the latter though. So what do we got? Subject to finance?
Yes, subject to finance coming out. We've got Jason Boz just working overtime, tightening bolts on his jet unit. Just trying to nip everything up just to make sure that that's not where the water's being made. Shit, oh sorry, I didn't mean to swear, but he just touched the exhaust pipe and leapt into the air, which gave me a fright. Lap of the day so far. Well done to Jeff and Jake. Now, we just cast our mind to the Hustler, 53, whatever he was. So Jeff is within range. 1 second. So this is where it gets exciting. And Jeff is, I love the way he races. He does hold back. There's no doubt about it. He foxes. And everybody thinks he's at the end, and then in the last 1 or 2, he comes out and he just surprises everybody, which is awesome. So farm boat time. Duncan has run a 64. 64.72 there for Duncan. And he said he's not going to lift his foot this time, so hang on to ya.
fastest lapper of the night. 4:52. About 3/10 of a second slower than Jeff on that last lap though, but Chris, that was a good lap.
Yeah, good lap, mate.
From what I could see and listen to, it was 2:12. So got Jeff here just looking in the back here with his thoughts, but no dramas, eh, Jeff?
No, just fuel is on the big car, so I got a more fuel over myself.
But love the way you race. You always just hold it back that little bit, and then the last one or two, you just come out there, and suddenly you find a second or two, and you've thrown the cat amongst the pigeons, mate, because the hustler, Dan, he's last time out, you're only a second off him, and this track is testing him. So, and he's got Farm Boat just went out, he's a little bit off, yes, so he's both in the 54s. Hustler's in 53 seconds, so, well, you know, hang on to your hat, mate.
Yeah, like I say, this class you can't afford the cost because there'll be someone to take your spot straight away, so no, it's good. Bring it on.
Oh, mate, we're watching. We're loving it.
Jason Bosnich, Rene Powell coming out now. It is Ironman time. We know this man can drive. We know he's got a quick boat. We also know that he's not 100% happy and confident with this boat tonight. He's been running those 65s, had 2 or 3 65s, a couple of 68s. Not quite as consistent as we might see him at times. Let's see what he can do this time around. Tell you now, Chris, that just makes the whole thing a little more interesting now because at 65.30, if either Ski-Doo or Hustler were to go quicker, then that will mean Boz isn't going to see a final. All right, so Ski-Doo's just circulating now, about to start to the head to the start line, so I missed out on the, oh no, there they are, they just spotted me, so we're doing a jig. Very good, very good.
Wonder if they'll do one for you, Richie. Hop out there and see if they bung it on for you.
Who's doing jigs? All right, well, the Ski-Doo team. Jason Fennell, Mel Wilkie just coming to the line now. Now, these guys have been lapping in 69. They really want to go better than 64 if they want to see themselves in a final tonight. And that's going to be between you and me, Chris. I think it's going to be a pretty tall order for these guys tonight. They're going to pull something pretty special out right now.
Yeah, mate, he's gone back up to a 113, means a little bit of speed, but I just don't know about that. I think, what he's done.
69.69 or literally 69.96 will not be in a final tonight.
Just got Boz here quickly, mate. I know you're scratching, working hard here, so I won't get in your face, but good run. Did you feel like the boat was actually going better, even though, you know, you did a 65? You got a 64 there?
Was it 64?
No, you did a 65. Have you got a 64? Because that's what you're going to have to get to.
I don't know, we only done a half a bill adjustment and that made a big difference. So I might do another half and so there we go.
So half a mil adjustment in?
Nozzle.
Righto, and I saw you tightening up the actual jet unit, for the hull. But you actually got some turns out of some of the bolts. What was going on there?
Well, last week I stood it on the seat.
All right, things are a bit looser, but that's got to help you too. All right, Dave. That's it, mate. Commiseration.
No, points are there.
Points are there. You've managed to finish it. You've had your dramas again. Okay, we got one more to go. I'm sure you'll do well there, Jake.
Oh, it is what it is. I've had to sit tight with what's wrong with the boat and I've done my best to keep it going.
Yeah, Bob, and we take our hat off to you. Well done, but commiserations on coming forward.
No, that's it.
All right, mate.
That's the old saying, isn't it, Chris? Some days are diamond, some days are stone, and for Boz and the team, today's just a filthy great lump of coal. One of those days you'd rather forget.
Yeah, mate, he's bitterly disappointed. He really has been pushing hard.
That one around there for Wayne?
Yeah, good run.
No, that was Tracy, was it?
No, that was Wayne. I bet on that.
No, they're telling me up here that's Tracy behind the wheel. Tell you what though, 67.45, that was a flying lap, and if that was Tracy, it is Tracy. 67.45, great lap there, Tracy.
A great lap. I could have sworn that was Wayne. I was going to argue with you, but
All right, I don't think we've seen Tracy quite attack the pond like she did that lap. Been a little bit hesitant around it for most of the day, and yeah, I was with you. I was just watching the way that boat was being driven. I thought that was Wayne driving, but Tracy, I apologise. That was an awesome lap, 67. So that's probably a good 3 or 4 seconds process, and that's what this is all about.
And just for interest sake, Dwayne, what was his best?
Good question. There we go. Only got one time there for Dwayne, and that was 68. So Tracy went quicker.
Yeah, no, that was a good run. And she went past me, she pulled in right really close to the jetty here, and yeah, thumbs up, they're very happy. Very blooming happy, mate. Righto, we got the top three run off, so it'll be interesting to see what Hustler does with the unlimited, who he sends out first, whether he goes out first, or who he sends out first, who he sends out second, and who goes out third, because we should explain it. When you are the fastest boat, you get the ability to choose who goes out first, second, and third. So to my way of thinking, I always used to go out third because you'd seen what the other two boats had done. But some boats like to go out first and set the pace, which puts the pressure back on the two slower boats. So yeah, let's wait and see.
Well, it'll be an interesting one, Dan. Dan is out there, and he's obviously the man. You know, with a couple of 59s to 60s, run a 63, so we know he's not perfect. But between Jeff and Duncan, that last lap, there's only 3/10 of a second between the two. So I really think that we're going to see a good little fight for second and third.
I do too, mate. We're just giving the boys a little bit of time to get everything fueled up and get themselves strapped in safely and all set, which they're all madly doing at the moment. Hustler, I must admit, Dan's sitting in the boat looking very, very calm and relaxed, but the other two are still getting sorted out, which, you know, you've got to think about that too, Rich. They're not getting the time to sit there and relax and think the track through. They're going out there after rushing. So I don't know about you, but that makes it bloody hard.
Yeah, as a driver, you certainly don't want to be under pressure, do you? You want to make sure that you give yourself that time and you've got that mental preparation time.
Yeah, mate, very, very important to get that calm minute or two before you get out there. You know, Dan obviously thought about it. He's been strapped in the boat for some time, so he's well and truly relaxed and well and truly, you know, he'll be thinking the track through, he'll be thinking the corners that he's having trouble with, he'll have it all going through his head and he'll be figuring it out, where the other guys, they just won't have that time, like, you know, the farm boat, still getting strapped up. But anyway, we've got momentum coming in now, so I'm guessing that will be Dwayne running off. No, I'm going to be corrected.
I think I'm just hearing up here it's Tracy that's coming out.
Yep, that's right. She's going to do a lap with the checkered flag.
And I figure with that 67 makes her quicker than Dwayne's 68, so...
Yeah. Oh, mate, no wonder. I thought Dwayne had one more run, so... Good on her. So everybody, give them a wave, toot the horn, yell and scream, clap your hands.
Just don't flash your lights.
Don't flash your lights. I've always wanted to just snatch the flag away, just as they go to grab it, but then they'd have to go around again, wouldn't they?
Tracy here in right, and Paul Bell up there taking care.
Yeah. That was a spectacular victory run, wasn't it? Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah. The whirlpool.
Yes, he's not, I think this would be first time on the podium, wouldn't it? The Trace been on the podium? First on the podium, I think.
Certainly not a first, that's for sure.
Yeah. You'll be enjoying the presentations tonight, mate?
There might be more than a couple of refreshing beverages being sunk.
That is it. You know, last week we had presentations. We got held up a bit because we had a monster truck here and the boys had to pack it up, so the presentations got a bit late. Do you know how many sausages I ate?
In bread? 75, I heard. Eight. You must have been hungry.
You know, I was a bit rough when I got home. Gee. A bit rough next morning, too. Now, here's the thing. Hustler has chosen to come out first. He is going to lay down the hot one, and he's going to say, come and chase me, boys. So, let's just see how he does it, and let's hope that it's a clean lap.
Well, he's got some margin for error, that's for sure.
Yes.
As long as he keeps it on the wet stuff. If it's his final time to lay down the pace for the LS final, Dan Salter, Mitchell Haid, it's the Hustler team. Coming forward at the moment, the lights are a flash and they'll go green and it will be on like... The big 3-second difference, 3 to 3.5 seconds that they're going to need to pick up. I can't say it's doable, but I reckon given tonight, given the track, given the way that the boats have been performing, then it's...
Shutterguard has been installing Perth's best shutters for over 30 years. With no advertising signs on your front lawn and no sales gimmicks, visit shutterguard.com.au.
Give the water a bit of time to settle. He's just gone straight off the trailer and he's heading for the start line. So he means business.
He's focused. He wants this. Duncan Bailey, AJ Greedy. Down from the farm up New Northia way. With that 63, not going to be enough for that top step. That was a big shake-up, and I reckon Jeff will be looking at that thing and, ooh, I've got to pull out something really special. 63, 67, awesome lap there, Duncan.
Yeah, mate, just bloody big surprise.
That was a big surprise, actually.
So Jeff will be sitting there now. You know, his crew will have told him straight away. So Jeff straight away under pressure there, and that's what happened.
Big thumbs up there from AJ. He knew that was a good lap.
All right, let's see what Jeff's got. You know, invariably he always has a bit more. So I'm not sure that Duncan has gone quick enough, actually. What do you reckon, Nat? Thought it is running that you are.
Matt always has so much to say until you stick a microphone in the face. That's the thing.
Go to the microphone. What was I going to say? A microphone. The microphone. Can you, Nat?
Children around and running on stage.
Sure. Yeah, for everybody, that is the first word we've ever heard Nat utter on a microphone. Well, there we go. So what do you reckon?
About what?
About whether Jeff's got a 63, 40 or something.
Well, I think Jeff's got a 62. He pulls his finger out.
Ooh, that's a big call.
Yeah, 62, but Nat obviously is a navigator, been navigating for years, haven't you, Nat?
Yeah, about 5 years now.
Mm-hmm. Pretty bloody old.
All right, this is it. Last lap of the night. If he wants to be on the top step, he's got to do better than a 61. His best lap of the day so far has been 64s.
God, he had a few big blow-ups, and I thought, nah.
Yeah.
Bugger. But how good was that? That's worth a round of applause. Great race, great end to the LS class. Just love it when it's like that.
Yeah, it's what close racing's all about. Hey, that was a damn good call there, Nat. Damn good call.
And Matt's just got a drink bottle jammed down in a cleavage here, and he's having his elbows in his lap. Yeah, great lap.
I thought that was one of those challenges. No, I better not go there.
It's lucky you got a cleavage like that. You can just hold the whole bottle in there. Meaning anything?
Lovely weather today, wasn't it? What a great day for racing. I hope you've enjoyed your day today. Stick around for a minute or two as the Hustler are going to enjoy the spoils of their victory and take the second flag for a lap around our pond and more than a lap or two around that bloody island.
Righto. They're all green. Righto. So, Rich, while he's doing his victory lap, I'll just say, great working with you again, mate. And from all of us down here in the pits, all the drivers, navigators, and crew, thank you, everybody.
Anyway, big round of applause. Well done to all of our racers tonight. Thank you for being a part of our show tonight. I hope you've enjoyed it. May the 1st, we are back for the grand final. It's going to be a huge night, so love to see you all here. Love working with you, Chris. Thanks to our buddies, our Rambos, and everybody else. We'll see you back here on the 1st of May.